Okay. So then, all I gotta do is that, put a block there. Oh. And put a that's the reverse. So this is really a weird circuit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use that. That'll work. There's that, and that's this one. Okay, Mr. Command Dude.
Okay, what you need?
Here's the deal. This yellow block here, you can replace it with whatever you want, but this will fire an item into this chakra box. So that's the one you got to put by a command block. This down here, if you're wherever you're at, let you get your coordinates.
Yeah, I'm just jotting it down real quick.
Let's go.
Okay.
And then down here, there's the yellow box here. This will void whatever's in the chakra box into lava.
Okay.
So if they do a massive dump of inventory, if they actually have anything in their inventory, it will just burn it.
Okay.
And for the viewers at home, this is reversing the signal. With this block here, I am not powering the hopper, which means the hopper can take items and let them go through. And I gotta verify that. Let's see. This will void. So you got your coordinates?
I do, yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I didn't screw this up. Yeah, so it's in the shocker, everything's fine. I put in the block and should void everything in there. Awesome, works great. So then we just can cover all that up because you have your coordinates now.
Okay, so basically, in order to fill the chest, I have to put the coordinates to fill any solid block that transmits a signal. But I want to fill that with a solid block and then fill it with air immediately following that. Is that how that works?
No, you can just fill it with the block. It's a turn-on system.
Okay.
So basically what will happen is when they walk across here or into the lava, it will fill that first block you saw. And that will turn on one pulse, which will shoot one item into the hopper, which goes into the shocker. And then the second block, and be careful where you put any redstone stuff, because you can get power.
Yeah, I'm going to try to put it above and a bit away from where you're at there.
Yeah. And then the second one should remove the block and then void any items in the shocker. The first one is to place the block, and probably remove any block on the second coordinate first, and then put the block here to fire something in. Does that make sense?
Okay, let me see here.
So there's that one. And then so basically this one will remove the second block and then place the first block. And then this one over here will do the opposite.
Okay, so this one places the first block and the second block, right?
This one right here, this first one, will remove the second block.
So, okay, so this one.
So it'll fill it with air.
So we want to put the air block for the circuit that controls the dumping, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that first one removes the second block.
Yeah.
And then the second one adds the block to the first sequence.
Yes.
Okay, that's exactly what that is.
Okay. And then this one just reverses that.
Okay, so that means we need to add to the second sequence and remove from the first. I think that's right.
That should do it. Let me put some items in there. So you had your test fours, right? So there should be an item.
So this test 4 should be right here.
Okay. Well,
So when you go through that.
So you went through, so it shouldn't have anything.
So it's currently empty.
So I walked through here. Does it have anything? No.
No.
And it didn't fire anything either, so it probably didn't place the block. Let's get rid of that. Should be a block right here right now. Right there.
Okay, so let's take a look here. So that is.
I'm walking back and forth, so.
Okay, try that now. In fact, let me take a look at the circuit. So I can see the first one fire by the statue. Go back and walk towards the door. I want to see if the door one fires. Yeah, there it goes.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, it says no blocks filled.
Okay, so what we got? We have fill. Let's run a air 0. Let's do that. I don't think you need that. And this one is wool 0. Done. Let's see if that works. Did it fired, right? Why is it not filling that?
The coordinates look right.
I just put the 0 in there. I mean, everything else. me just run it and see what happens.
Is it because they're always active?
No, it shouldn't. It's by chain. I can't even run that fill command. Why doesn't it like my fill command? Fill 874. Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. Quiet. No. Wool 0. Well, let's do stone. It filled a stone block, but it didn't do it where I thought it would. Or did I do the wrong one? Probably. There. I don't know which one that one was. Where's 87? Let's do this. Where did it fill that? DP. Oh. That might be the void circuit. Go ahead and walk by the statue.
Okay. Triggering.
Yeah, that's the void circuit. It now has a block there.
Okay, so did I get those backwards? So let's do this. So I'm just going to do this just to say what's in them. I wonder if I just got them backwards. So can always redo the coordinates, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta find a way to get in. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. Ah, there we go. So that's the coordinate right here. So I'm looking at 8718613 is the void circuit.
Okay, so 8718613.
Yeah, that's the void circuit.
So we're saying fill 8718613 to 8718613 with wool. Does that do it?
Yes. So if you have anything in your
in the chest?
Yeah.
Nothing in there.
It will void at this point. So that's what happens when you walk out of the room. So that'd be the right side.
So when we walk out of the room, it dumps it. So we're going to say activate void circuit.
And the second one will be clear. I'll get a sign. Clear dispense circuit. Okay. And this one will be clear board.
So that one then needs to just be the same command, but with air.
Yeah. And then this one would be, did you say the other one was activate? Yeah. Activate. Subject.
I assume by clear you mean deactivate or disable.
Okay, why am I not spelling circuit right?
I just noticed that.
How the hell do you spell it? Circuit. That's not right either. I'll wait till you spell it.
It's a fun word.
Oh,
It ends like biscuit.
it has been a long day, I guess. I'm like, okay, so that's what we want to do.
Okay, so let's test it out. So right now it should be empty. And if I cross the activate sensor, which is there,
That worked. So you should have something in there.
there's a redstone.
Okay, now if you walk back through, it doesn't matter because you already have the block there, so it doesn't matter. It can do that all day long.
And then I come here and it clears it.
So
And
let me go check, because if you come back, it'll fill it back in. So it's empty.
Oh, you can take the long way around like that to avoid the circuit. It's a 1 block pixel around that spot.
Okay, it's empty. So we are working now.
Okay, I'm going to replace that with bedrock so it's less obvious. All right. So that means every time you enter the room, it's a new item, so you could farm it. But to prevent farming, we're going to make it so that when you go back through here, it shuts the door.
Yep. And if I do this, you can't even get to it, so.
Well, we need to add one more command to it.
Oh, you can get through. I just was covering up the stuff. So you can't see the hopper.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so what we need to do is... Let's see, let's do this. And then what we need to do is that when you trigger the statue trigger, it opens the, or it shuts the door, but on a delay.
Okay, now.
When you do the what trigger?
Oh, no, that's not going to work, because when you come in, you're going to come through this door.
Yeah, you're going to get your stuff.
And
So you come here, you grab your redstone, and then when you walk out, this is the one that shuts your door.
yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is when you walk in through it, it'll also shut the door, which is fine.
Actually, yeah.
Then,
When you walk through here, it shuts that door, and then how do you get out of here?
then we have to make it so there's some way to get out.
Right.
So maybe there's just a button somewhere around here.
Well, what we could do...
Maybe it's just like as simple as a button on the floor right here, so people think that's what this room is all about, but all that does is open the door.
Yeah, just a second. On to something. Something like that. So this is all closed in, right?
Right.
So you come through here, it does this, and then pops those blocks out. And this is how you get out. And if you're not paying attention, you may not notice that shocker, because then we can just put stairs here, like that, something like that.
So you actually climb out?
Yeah.
To like the next level?
Yeah. Or there's, you know, something above this room, right? This is another half room.
Well, I thought this, I didn't, well, actually, I don't know if you proceed past this room or if you turn around and go back out the other way. I guess I assumed you would just proceed back out the way you came.
We could, but it makes it a little harder. If we shut the door when you come through here and just leave it shut, you can go up through here and maybe there's a teleporter here that takes you back to the central room. Because there's really no reason to go back into this room. I mean,
I suppose that's true, yeah.
How would you get out? So I don't think coming back into this room makes sense. But you can, you know, we close that door. And you can either grab this stuff or not. And then as you go up and out, like you can have a teleporter like right here that takes you back to central room. What do you think?
I'm thinking about this. I guess I'm not opposed to just warping back to the main room, like, because this is kind of a reward. So you pick up your item and then you zip back to where you came from, and then you go, okay, I know what this room's about now.
Yeah, and you can go a different path to get whatever else, or you can leave and be happy with your redstone or whatever. Otherwise, we got to find another way out.
Yeah, well, okay, let's just pop this wall open then.
Well, I kind of like it, you know, I mean, I wouldn't want to do any more. I would just close this in, have a single pathway out, like, you know, this kind of thing. And then we'll have a little pressure plate here. Maybe we can put, let's see, this, that, and then put, you got a rod on you?
What do you need?
A rod, ender rod. I was going to put one here for lighting.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
I died, so I lost all my quick access stuff. Thank you. Okay, so then we just throw one up top like that. So we have some light, and then that should lead you on your way. And maybe we do, I don't know, you could make this part of the feature, like, let's look at slabs real quick. So something like that, maybe, just because from back here, you really don't see it. You don't see it. That's kind of a passageway. It kind of blends in a little bit.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And then as you get closer, it's like, oh, I get a way out. And if you don't look down, you missed your item. Which is another evil thing.
That is kind of evil.
But, hey, got to be observant in this game.
Well, that's kind of the fun thing about this adventure map is that we can kind of do evil things. This is this is designed to be difficult.
Yeah, and that also means that our void circuit test for will have to change. We could just put that on to the chain that teleports you back to the center room too. But I think on that note, considering the time, I think I'm going to end the episode today.
Cool.
I think we've done some good stuff. We have this dangerous room here, leading to a reward room. And we will continue on building these kind of things for the next episodes. So we will see you next week. Bye.